Hey, shalom, shalom. I give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the apostle, knows a great millstone. Peace and blessing to y'all. Keep pushing this truth throughout the four winds. Okay, as you can see, the video is titled, The Definition of a Real Man is About to Change. Okay, because we understand that what women consider real men is someone that holds power, lots of money, status, and things of that nature. Okay, and this is a disclaimer. I know we're not giving a shit about how women think of us right now, but it's just a, you know what I'm saying, hopefully it's edifying and it has a good point to it. Okay, so what we've been set in a very low state. Okay, and by us being put in this very low state, everything fell with that. Respect from our women, you know what I'm saying, from people. So the definition now being that all these things are taking place, you're going to be seeing power stripped from the higher mountain, so to speak. Okay, and everything through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that we've been saying is coming into play. And people are going to see that. And mainly these women. Okay? This is Isaiah 65:2. I have spread out my hands all day unto a rebellious people, which walketh in a way that is not good after their own thoughts. Okay? So, we've been given warnings. Okay? We've been bringing these things out on the highways and hedges. So when all of a sudden, when you hear these things that you've been hearing for years now, and you see it coming to pass, that's the true definition of a prophet. Okay? The true definition of a prophet. And a prophet has been saying these things the whole time. So now you see, if we're speaking on plagues, pestilence, famine, all those things, and you see it was true prophecy being fulfilled, what other things were we saying? Were we calling the so-called white man Esau? Yep. Were we telling you we were the chosen people? Yep. So all those things you have to take into consideration of being true also. Okay? So now here's the power swing. Now it swings to, wow, they were right about this, so they're right about the majority of stuff. Let me look up some of these things. And then comes respect and things of that nature. But at this time, shit, for a lot of y'all, it's going to be too late. Okay? It says, Job 39:17. Because the Most High had deprived her of wisdom, neither hath he imparted to her understanding. And that's the woman. Okay? She has no understanding. Even though we're bringing it to her, you know what I'm saying, when women listen, they already have this thing in their mind that they can't get the scriptures because it wasn't meant for them to get. They deal with emotion. Okay? It's 1 Timothy 2:11. It says, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. With all subjection. But the Lord didn't give her wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So by asking her, because women are carnal, okay? They're going to believe physically what they see. All right? That's why it's going to be a lot of respect to us now, because they can actually see what we're saying is true. All right? So it says, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. So by her physically subjecting herself and putting herself under you, that's not going to happen, because she has too much liberty in this system that she physically sees. She can see this. Okay? It says, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So they're supposed to really be quiet. And I say that you're about to see that. This is what we're about to embark on. Women in total silence. You know why? Fear. They're seeing power changeover. They're seeing us now. Oh shit. What they were saying was true the whole time. Okay? So, power swing. All right? Now you're going to see them being put in subjection for the simple fact that it's not nothing we're saying. It's that they know the truth resides in us. Okay? And if the truth resides in us, and what we were saying were true, then all of it must be true. Okay? 1 Corinthians 14 and 34. It says, let your woman keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience. So they must be obedient. And we're about to see them be obedient. Okay? When they have this mandatory lockdown, guess what happens? It's no calling the laws now. Okay? It's going to be a major shakeup in fear. You're really going to start to sniff out and see how women are truly supposed to act. It's not going to be waking up to, I don't know what's going on, or it's going to be breakfast being cooked. This sudden niceness all of a sudden, that's fear. Okay? And you know why? Because they're looking at you now as a real man, or really a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, because you're prophesying things and they're coming full circle. Okay? It says, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also said the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for a woman to speak in the church. Okay? So, it's a shame for a woman to speak in the church. All right? So she's supposed to just be quiet. Period. Isaiah 4:1. Now we watch this turn tape. It says, and at that day, 7 women, which is completion, shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. So, we have to have, it has to be total subjection for a woman, because we know these women of the world today, you're not going to see that just in no normal case. So what actually brought them to becoming this humble? Fear. Okay? Understanding this man must be a man of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. For them to say, we don't care how many women you deal with. We'll call our sister, we're sister wives. Okay? Long as I'm good, I don't care what else you do. What will bring forth that type of attitude from these proud ass women? Fear. Knowing this is a real man of the Lord. Okay? But on the flip side, you're still gonna have those that are rebellious. You know, this is Isaiah 32:1. It says, behold, a king shall reign in righteousness, and princes shall rule in judgment. A man shall be as an hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock and weary. Because that man is going to protect and cover that woman. Okay? The Lord is protecting us, and he's watching over us. And that's how the chain of command is. So now these women that we so happen to deal with, they're going to be covered by us, because the Spirit of the Lord is basically covering everything. It's just a big umbrella. All right. So that major swing comes when you like, remember I was telling you this, and remember I was saying this. Now you don't even have to say that because they see it. So that definition of a real man is going to take a major swing. It's starting to take a major swing now. You're going to close down a whole country. You know what that leaves now? Instant fear. What happens after the whole 30 days? Who's to say when we come out of this thing, World War III isn't going to be started? Hasn't begun already. Who's to say when we come out of this thing, martial law is not going to be declared? So it's going to be a sudden, instant fear of what's next. America has a big question mark over it right now. Okay? A big question mark. And fear looms all over this place. But guess what? This is what the men of the Lord has been saying the whole time. Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it. Yep, you remember you was walking by and the prophets were on the highways and hedges and you scoffed and you talked shit to them? She's going to see everything you were saying was true. And shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where's the Lord, thy power? Now, they say this with their actions. Mine eyes shall behold her. Now she shall be trodden down as the mire of the street. Every idle word you speak, you will give an account for. Psalms 5:10. Destroy thou them, O Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Let them fall by their own counsels. Cast them out in the multitude of their transgressions, for they have rebelled against thee. We ultimately understand this is going to be men and women. But the number is going to be so high for women being put to death because it's more of them, first of all. And they seem to wear that spirit of Eve, going off doing their own thing. Okay? And then them having that mind frame going off doing their own thing, and then you add the ingredients of Esau, who looks like he's in rulership right now, which he is. You add that and him telling them that they have rights now, they can do what they want to do. Man, that is a recipe for disaster. And we've seen it. We've been seeing it for years now. Okay? But it's turning. All those years of building this up is going to turn that fast. It's beautiful. Okay? This is 1 Samuel 12:15. It says, But if ye will not obey the voice of the Lord, but rebel against the commandment of the Lord, then shall the hand of the Lord be against you, as it was against your fathers. So you have an option. You know what I'm saying? It's an option. But we know that women physically see things, and that's what it is. They don't have spiritual understanding. Okay? They're not spiritual. That was taken from them. Okay? It says, Proverbs 17:11. An evil man seeketh only rebellion, therefore a cruel messenger shall be sent unto him. And this is women also. They constantly rebel. Everything with them is rebel. Constant rebellion. And the thing that makes it even worse is that they actually know that they're not the head of anything. That's why you have a thing called beta. It's like an alpha, and you have like beta. That's a woman. You shouldn't be no beta male. You know what I'm saying? Simp shit. Shouldn't be on no simp shit, bruh. You need to be alpha. If you're a man, you need to be an alpha. You need to be a guide. Okay? A lead. Stand up. Stand firm. You're a fucking man. Act like it. Okay? But you're about to see, and we're starting to witness the turn of everything. And you're seeing these women, they're going to be breaking down. You know why? They're scared. Fear is setting in. The not so surety of what tomorrow brings. It's beautiful. Hope this is edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Double honesty, the apostle, that was a great millstone. Peace and blessing to you, occupation, truth throughout the four winds. Shalom.